Hello, it's AlinaGG, and I have a very special guest for you today. I have Larissa from Locals in the Loop. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So today we're going to talk about your journey with Locals in the Loop. How did you start that, and what and how did it grow so quickly?
Yeah, I think, well, I was on the coast and kind of would stumble upon live music, and some artists, or all artists, they'd be incredibly talented. And you'd be like, how have I never heard of this? And you'd go for just like have a lunch and a drink, and you'd get sucked in there for like so much longer. And then, yeah, but then you'd never know where to go, or some venues would advertise and some artists, and it was just a nightmare to keep track. So I kind of evolved from that, and also events, that so many people would go to events and then talk about it. You're like, how the hell did I not know about this? So it was just like FOMO. So I kind of started investigating it and doing research. And then I started with, oh yeah, I'll just put events into a website. And I had a look, there's some that exist and they're kind of a bit half-ass and clunky. And yeah, so I started researching, and then it just turned into an absolute beast. So I had this spreadsheet of like thousands of events, and then I got into gigs, and then stupid me, I was like, oh, let's do food deals too. And then so now it's got steak nights, happy hours, social hours, and then yeah, it just turned into this monster. So it started as a spreadsheet, and then I went to these developers, and I was like, I want to build a website that's really comprehensive. And it's like, if you want to go to a restaurant with a dog, you want live music that's acoustic, you're gluten free, you want a rooftop access, but you want indoors, outdoors, like stupidly comprehensive. And yeah, put that all into one thing. And then yeah, kind of that built the base of the website, which is like 3,000 events. And then from that, I thought it'd be good to start promoting the actual artists, just on the socials. And yeah, then that's how it kind of started. And now I've got about 10,000 followers across all the socials.
Yeah, beautiful. That's amazing. That's so inspiring. Like to go, well, what sort of user experience do I want? And and it wasn't even like, where's the gap in the market? You're like, hey, well, this is something that should be out there so we can all have a better experience with going out and having fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And so now do you have sponsorships, or how does it work?
Yeah, so I've got some partners, always looking for more, and then do advertising. So it's kind of like if you want to boost your ads, through our channel, we can do like targeted campaigns and target your market and do different sort of things, and doing lots of giveaways, and it's good awareness and gets people engaged. And yeah, so I kind of took a year off from, I was doing corporate events and all that, and it was all emails, boring marketing. Took a year off from that and just studied the hell out of the algorithms of Meta, socials, Google, and then brought that into my own business. And yeah, so now I do that for also other businesses as well, doing their socials.
Wow, that's so cool. And then with your email list, do you have that really like with lots of different tags? Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Do you have it with lots of different tags and like subgroups? And is that
Yeah,
really, yeah, cool.
so I
Yeah, cool.
do, based on, I'm not targeting at the moment. I'm more just doing fortnightly newsletter, but I want to get to the point of targeting. And I've done it based on like categories that you're interested in. So there's 12. So like sports, health and wellness, spiritual, music, and then yeah, postcodes too.
Wow, that's
So
great.
we
That's
know
great.
that like Noosa likes to stay in Noosa and Maroochydore, and then you got Caloundra, and we don't like to move.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The Sunny Coast is totally like three sections, and but yeah,
Yeah,
like it's not that far apart really. I like to go across all three, and I just yeah, saw a friend in Caloundra yesterday and dropped off some food because she was unwell, but it's not that far really. I'm in Marucci, and so I'm kind of
yeah,
in the middle, so that's kind of why I go everywhere. Up to the hinterland just for fun. It's so
yeah.
beautiful up there.
I love the hinterland.
Yeah, right. Oh, we're so lucky, and we've got the beaches, like we've got everything here. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And so, are you originally from the sunny coast, or did you move? Where did you move from?
I moved from Sydney about 5 years ago. Um, so yeah, I kind of just before COVID, so I had a bit of a taste of music, and then it shut down. So then I kind of started building the website as things were gradually picking back up. But since I was started building it, it's like doubled. The amount of gigs and events is just doubled. So it's like overwhelming sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
good.
It's great though. I think live music is so good for the soul.
Yeah.
I saw you there in the VIP room at Temperature. That was fun. And
Yeah.
like and just like who else did I say? Tijuana Cartel. So awesome. They gig at Soul Bar. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. It was great. The sound was amazing. Epic. It was
oh,
so
awesome.
good. He is like pro level musician. Wow. Yeah, that's
I
so cool.
missed that.
Oh.
I went for a retreat with no phone on that weekend.
Oh,
But I
nice.
missed because Andy V's opened too.
Andy V
He's
was
epic.
amazing as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
so good. Like, just amazing. Like, yeah, so great. So great. Yeah,
Yeah. I
cool.
have to get more Tijuana up here because
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be so good. It was packed. Yeah, it was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, 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 yeah. So what else inspires you? So you've got your musicians and then like do you like cooking or yeah, retreats like yoga or what other things do you do that really lights you up?
Um, like a bit of everything. Like I like to go away and then go camping because I'm like a bit of an introvert. So it's good to be out there and being social. And then I need to like my recharges go away, just like run away. But it's kind of hard to do that when I'm managing about 8 social accounts. So it's just gets really hard sometimes. You can't just switch off.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
have
I
you,
love
sorry, you
yeah.
go.
I love yeah, cooking too and breeding, but it's I've always struggled in my life with balance. So it's like I put so much into work and career and everything, and then I kind of neglect myself, which I feel like it's quite common these days as well, and it's hard with technology. So I need to bring come back to myself this year, I think.
Yeah, that's so true. And so can we just unpack when you say I'm an introvert? Because like this is very interesting. I feel like I'm a bit of a mix. Like I think I come across that I'm not, but I actually sometimes feel like so sensitive to everyone's energy around me that I just want to go within.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like but what about the days where you just want to lie under the doona, but then you've got to go and like support people? Do you just go and just like get on with it? Or what do you do to get that energy when you're not feeling like it?
Yeah, it's hard. I think sometimes you can. Sometimes I'll go out in nature and that'll kind of help recharge. But sometimes you've just got to suck it up and turn it on, which you can kind of feed off other people's energy, which I find. Um, yeah, that works because then they can kind of bring you to life. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. That's great. We're all connected. So that's a really nice way to see it. Yeah. I've just been launching a program called Safe to Be Seen, and it's about how women can feel more empowered to show up on camera and start promoting their businesses more and have more impact. And it's great for introverts who feel because you can know, right, you can study all the algorithms and all the right way to do marketing and socials, and you can have it all mapped out and you can do everything, all the things. But underneath it all, if there's a part of you that's like, I just don't feel safe to show up, and because
yeah,
of imposter syndrome or other reasons, that we have inside of us that we're like, it just doesn't feel right. It's like there's a bit of a like a gap there that once we get through that to the other side where we're like, I'm feeling comfortable in my own skin. I'm just sharing my message, and it's because it's going to inspire someone else or it's going to have a positive impact in their life. Then you kind of get over yourself, don't you?
yeah. I've always struggled, like I with my self confidence, and I come from a ballet background, and you kind of grown up being put down and told how bad a person you are, how ugly you are, how fat you are. And it's like that from 3 to 18 kind of damaged my self-confidence. And then you do kind of bring that through life, not to play victim mentality, but I think that has an impact. And then I think you get to a certain age and I started doing socials, and it's like you actually I don't give a shit. Like
Yeah.
this is me. You can either love me, hate me, whatever. We don't all have to like love each other, but it's like just just caring less what people think. And I think imposter syndrome is huge, especially for women too. And I've
Yeah.
been in corporate for 10 years and it's just that battle. But it's just, I don't know how I've gotten to the point of just giving like zero shits. But
Well,
it's a nice place to be.
it's so empowering. And what I've noticed with you and the way I see you and how you're really grabbing life, by the balls, I feel like it's you make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. You just jump in and you just go for it. And then you
Yeah.
kind of go even further. And that's why you're getting the results that you're getting because you're not just sitting around, you are taking aligned action, you're being social, you're connecting with people, and yeah, I mean, only good things come from that. So you're a great example of that. So thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, just not like taking yourself too seriously. And you always learn from everyone. You have conversations with everyone, you're always learning. And yeah, it's just nice. And then I found it really nice moving to the Sunshine Coast. People are so open, they're open to share and have a conversation, and it's so refreshing.
Yeah,
And
I found the
yeah,
same
that's
thing.
more
Yeah.
welcoming. Yeah.
It is. It is. And I feel like when, yeah, I noticed the same thing because I moved up from Sydney 5 years ago as well. So it's like, yeah, and look, it's not that Sydney people are unfriendly. I grew up there, and when you know people, it's cool people who are really grounded and down to earth. But it's like here, it's like, I don't know, there's so many different people coming from all over to live here from different
Yeah.
areas. And people are like, the whole like health and wellness community up here is great. And there's so much going on, and it's like, I feel like everyone's connected and plugged in. And it's like, it's not hard to just like talk to someone or ask someone's advice or get inspired
Yeah.
or jump in and go to an event. Like you just do it, right? You don't even need to overthink it. And it's like I feel like
Yeah.
there's a lot of really kind of authentic, grounded, beautiful souls here doing great work on the sunny coast.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
not driven by status, it's just driven by everyone's fresh and everyone's new. And it's, yeah, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, cool. Well, those values of just being real, being in nature, connecting into what's right for
Yeah.
you, and then letting go of other people's judgments and opinions. Because no matter what we do, yeah, there might be someone might project some of their own stuff on you, right? And we can't control that. So at the end of the day, we just got to
Yeah.
go. I'm just going to make the most of these opportunities, live my life, get out there, connect with other like-minded souls, like we're doing now. And it's like, who knows what comes of this? Maybe something that we say
Yeah.
in this conversation is going to help shift some energy for someone where they're like holding back from really shining their light and living in their full potential. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I say. I say it to my mom a lot. I'm like, it's when someone gives you some negative crap, you're like, it's just a waste of energy. It's like, it's up to you to assign, okay, I'm going to let that impact me, ruin my day and ruin. It's just like, nah, wait, waste of energy. I honestly, ourselves, like, I'm too busy to actually have the energy to take that negative comment and let it destroy. It's like, nah, clean it out, shut, done, move on.
Great. And that's a great strategy, being the gatekeeper of your mind, and you choose what you allow in. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's really good. It's like you're protecting your mental real estate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, great. Well, so who else with the musicians here? You want to share any shout outs?
Oh God, they're all so talented. It's
Yeah.
hard because yeah, I'm doing some of the live and local bookings at the station and just going through them all. I think I've got a different artist, 6 gigs a week for 3 months. And because
Wow.
I value, they're all so amazing. And I love there's so many songwriters here as well. And their music's incredible. And it's like, I just want to so help their music get out there and get heard by more people. I wish I
Mm.
could influence that more, but
Yeah, I would love to go see Bobby Alu live. Have you seen him?
I saw him actually when I first moved to the Sunshine Coast at Malt Shovel Tap House, but I had no idea who he was. Me and
Mm.
my mum rocked up to this gig and he was there, and yeah, it was awesome, but I haven't seen him since.
Mm. Well, yeah, I think he's been doing a bit of a tour. And so when you are booking these musicians to come on and play at the station, like they're from all around the world, right? They're international.
No, I just
No.
do the local
Okay. Yeah, yeah, cool.
outdoor area, and then yeah,
Mhm.
there's the bigger platform is
Okay. Okay,
big
great.
dogs.
Yeah, yeah. And then how do people follow you and tune in? Like if there's local businesses that want a bit of support or some promotion, how can they find you?
So we've got Instagram, Facebook, and then like emails, and then signing up to newsletters and yeah, anything really. We've got TikTok too, which I really need to get better on.
Yeah,
I think the best way to be good at a platform is you got to consume it, and I don't consume it. But anyway,
yeah.
yeah, anything really.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think on TikTok, isn't it all? I heard it's all about people eating sandwiches at the moment.
Cool, I can do that. Some easy in the background.
Yeah, it's really highbrow. So and your
Yeah.
website is localsintheloop.com.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. So it's .com.au.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually getting rebuilt at the moment. So it's a bit clunky now, and I'm hoping to launch the next week or two. And so it's going to be like if you want to see if you like a restaurant or a venue and you want to see who else is playing there in the upcoming weeks, it'll like attach like a tile. Or if you like, for example, there's if you like Jack Raymond, then you can be like, where else is he going to play? And then his gigs are going to attach like little social tiles, and you open that tile and it'll have the profile of the event and profile of the artist. So yeah, it's I'm really excited for that. It looks so bougie.
Ah, love it. Okay, great. We're going to get it out there and yeah, that's so inspiring and yeah, thank you for speaking with me today. Yeah, I
No
really
worries.
appreciate it.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah. Well, have a good one.
All right, you too.